Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. PNP condemns no confidence motion against Westmoreland MC Deputy Mayor. The People's National Party PNP has strongly condemned the motion of no confidence against Deputy Mayor Danny Delancey in the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. The motion was reportedly brought by the Jamaica Labour Party JLP councillors with the support of 3 former PNP councillors. The 3 councillors, Ian Mees, Lawton Mackenzie and Garfield James, had resigned from the PNP on Monday. In a statement yesterday afternoon, the PNP said the charges of non-performance put forward in the motion are baseless and scrupulous. It said the former PNP councillors supported for the motion is a treacherous betrayal of the trust placed in them by the citizens of Westmoreland. PNP General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell said this hastily conducted motion is just the most recent in a series of anti-party and anti-people actions these councillors have taken.
This hastily concocted motion is just the most recent in a series of anti-party and anti-people actions these councillors have taken, and it is evident that they have been colluding with the JLP for some time now. Up to last week, Councillor Delancey enjoyed the confidence of the 3 recently resigned councillors. Further, there has never been even a suggestion of non-performance during Delancey's term as Deputy Mayor. Our party is resilient, and the strong organizational support in Western Westmoreland will withstand these treacherous acts. We remain committed to bringing the people of Western Westmoreland renewed hope and progress in line with our vision for a better future. The PNP stands united in condemning these trumped-up motion and the collusive actions of these 3 resigned councillors with their JLP counterparts. We call on the citizens of Westmoreland to see through this transparent political ploy and recognize it for what it is, a calculated attempt to undermine the integrity and effectiveness of the council.
Woman accused of stabbing man to death in St. Andrew. An 18-year-old has been charged with murder following the stabbing death of a man in Mount Olga district in St. Andrew on Saturday, July 8. Dead is 29-year-old Ryan West, a laborer of the same community. Charged is Rochelle Watson, otherwise called Miss Jane, a bartender of a Mount Ugly address. Police are that about 8:30 p.m., Watson and Wright were having a dispute when the accused armed herself with a knife and stabbed West in the upper body. The police were summoned, and upon their arrival, West was assisted to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Watson was subsequently arrested and charged on Wednesday, July 12. Her court date is being finalized. Taxi operator accused of attempting to suffocate spouse offered $800,000 bail. A Portland taxi operator who reportedly attempted to suffocate his common-law wife during a domestic dispute was offered $800,000 bail in the St. Thomas Parish Court in Morant Bay on Thursday. Ryan Stewart of Rural Hill was offered bail on charges of attempted to suffocate with intent to commit murder, assault occasioning bodily harm, malicious destruction of property, and simple larceny. It is reported that on May 21st, about 2:30 a.m., Stewart allegedly attacked the woman and pushed her into a concrete wall, causing injuries. He also reportedly destroyed her cell phone and laptop computer. In a bid to escape the abuse, the woman relocated to Johnson Mountain in St. Thomas. However, Stewart turned up at her home and again allegedly attacked her there, this time using a pillow in an attempt to suffocate her. He also reportedly stole her debit cards and personal identification cards. Stewart was subsequently arrested and charged after the matter was reported to the police. He is contending that he did not deliberately hold his partner's neck. According to him, he was fending off an attack from the woman who had reportedly launched one of his testicles when he grabbed her. Arising from that alleged incident, the woman was charged with assault occasioning bodily harm. The woman has been charged. The 2 cases will be mentioned again on September 14. Attorneys at law Courtney Rowe and John Jacobs represent Stewart. 4-year-old boy seen abused in viral video now in state care. A 4-year-old boy who was seen being verbally abused allegedly by his father in a recent viral video on social media has since been taken into state care. The Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA, says they have several such instances of videos of children being harmed. In the case of the 4-year-old boy, as soon as the video was brought to our attention, we set our team of investigations on it. I am pleased to say that the little boy has been located and is now safely homed The CPFSA's acting chief executive, Michelle McIntosh Harvey, stated, she has condemned perpetrators of heinous crimes against the nation's children. The saying, "the children are our future," is so well known it has been cliché. Yet, the number of children who are being harmed and abused keep rising daily. If we do not protect our children, Jamaica's future is in jeopardy, Harvey noted. Harvey further noted that while social media can bring cases to its attention, she is cautioning that taking a video of a child being abused and posting it on social media instead of reporting it or reaching out to CPFSA or the police could further put the child in harm's way. The CPFSA is reiterating the first point of contact should be to call its toll-free line 24/7 child abuse reporting number 211 or report it to the nearest police station. No through to claims Finance Ministry not communicating with JTA, stated Clark. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark is rejecting suggestions his ministry has failed to respond to teachers' concern regarding outstanding salaries issues resulting from the public sector reclassification and compensation exercise. The issue was expected to top the agenda of the meeting with the Jamaica Teachers Association, with court action among the options being considered. However, Clark says an initial meeting set up to resolve some of the issues was postponed at the request of the JTA, and the parties have been communicating to find a suitable date to have the discussions. Clark's full response to reporters were, "We note your story titled JTA to receive advice on court action over salary discontent, published on Thursday, July 13. The relevant facts are here." At a meeting with members of the JTA executive on May 30, 2023, the JTA presented examples of reported abnormalities in schedule with some other copies of payslip. The Transformation Implementation Unit individual review and checked each of these cases, and the recalculation showed that there were no errors in any of the calculations in the case brought before by the JTA in that meeting. However, there were issues in some of the conversions. This information was communicated to the Secretary General of the JTA by a phone call on June 9. The Ministry of Finance and Public Service also indicated its availability to take members of the JTA executive through their recalculations step by step. At the May 30, 2023 meeting, the JTA raised their policy matters, which center on a difference of interpretation. These matters were delegated to a technical review committee consisting of members of the JTA and technocrats from the Ministry of Education and Youth and the Ministry of Finance and Public Service. The Ministry of Finance and Public Service proposed a date in early June for the first meeting of the Technical Review Committee. This date was agreed by the JTA and the Ministry of Education and Youth. Subsequently, however, the JTA requested a rescheduling. Later on June 22nd, the JTA proposed a date of June 27 within a few hours of reviewing the proposal of the Strategic Human Resources Management Division, responding that the new proposal date conflicted with pre-existing commitments. On July 5th, the JTA proposed a date of July 10. Again, they respond that this date also conflicted with pre-existing commitments. The Strategic Human Resource Management Division and the JTA continue the dialogue to agree on a suitable date for all parties for the meeting of the Technical Review Committee. The Ministry of Finance and Public Service remains committed to continue to work with the JTA executive in the interest of Jamaica's teachers and the Jamaican public. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.